ओके, तो अभी मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ। नेक्स्ट लास्ट क्लास में बताया था टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी से ना, तो टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी से स्टार्ट करता हूँ, ठीक है। तो इसमें क्या है, थ्योरम ऑफ टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी। तो इसमें जैसे मान लो लेट एस बी sample space and E1, E2, E3 and so on, En be events such that EI intersection EJ is equal to phi for all I different from J। ठीक है, तो इस प्रॉपर्टी को क्या कहते हैं, कोई बताओ हमको, इसका नाम क्या है? कोई बताओ, किसी दो सेट का इंटरसेक्शन फाई होता है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? बताओ भाई।
इंडिपेंडेंट।
नहीं, when we say A intersection B is phi, so what is the name of this property? So what we say, A and B are what? Disjoint या mutually exclusive, है ना? So same thing is here. So this property is called pairwise disjoint. ओके, सो इसमें क्या है, तुम्हारे पास एक सैंपल स्पेस है और ये इवेंट्स हमने एन लिए, E1, E2, E3 अप टू En, ये एन इवेंट्स हैं। इस तरीके से किसी भी दो को तुम सेलेक्ट करोगे, एनी टू, सो यू विल गेट इंटरसेक्शन फाइव। एंड नेक्स्ट विल बी you take union of all E1 union E2 union E3 and so on union En. This will be equal to sample space. So this property says there is nothing common between any two of the events, okay, and this is a union of all is sample space. इस प्रॉपर्टी को क्या बोलते हैं, किसी को नाम याद है? शायद मैंने लिखाया नहीं होगा। दिस इज एग्जॉस्टिव इवेंट, मतलब एग्जॉस्टिव। So mutually exclusive means disjoint, and this is mutually exhaustive. So means you take in union and you will get sample space. So this is exhaustive, or you can say E1, E2, E3, En are mutually exhaustive. So what I'm defining, so you can understand like this. Suppose this is the sample space, okay, and we divide this sample space into n parts. So E1 is first event, E2 second event, E3 third event, and so on. This is En. So you can simply see that E1 E2 has nothing common. In fact, you take any two and you will get nothing common. And if you take union of all, you will get sample space. So actually, in other words, so these two property we also say partition. Like these two property we also can say that is we can also say that is E1 E2 up to En. Okay, En forms partition of sample space. You can also say this form partition of sample space. Okay, so you can write directly this word. This the meaning of this is partition means these two property. There will be mutually disjoint, or you can say pairwise disjoint, or exhaustive. So simply you can say E1, E2, En are partition of sample space S. Then actually what will be the question to you, if A is any other event, A is any, yeah, A is an event associated with same S. So event is a subset of sample space. So A is also a subset of S. Then the question to you will be, what is probability of A? So in this Venn diagram, you can see, suppose I say this is set A, or let me make it better. So suppose this set is A, and I want you to find the probability of A. So how will you find the probability of this set A? Okay, so you have a sample space S, and you have n events, E1, E2, En, and A is any event, okay, associated with sample space, means A is any subset of S. So how will you find probability of A? So you can see in the picture and you can decide. So how will you will be given the probability of all events EIs. So using probability of EIs, how can we find probability of A, or how can we find?
Number of A by sample space.
That is correct formula, but actually in the figure you can decide how can we find. Actually you will be you can use like, what is this portion? So इस portion का नाम क्या है? इसको अगर मैं लिखना चाहूँ तो मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ? एक्चुअली ये पार्टीशन है, तो मैं पार्टीशन करता हूँ मैं अगर इसको लिखना चाहूँ तो. सो यू कैन राइट प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ दिस. इस पोर्शन का नाम क्या होगा? This is, you can say, E1 intersection A, correct? Plus, and what is this portion? Second portion. You can say this is, I'm talking about this portion. So what is the name of this portion? क्या होगा इसका नाम?
E2 intersection A.
Yes. So it will be probability of E2 intersection A. And similarly, you will go on like next. So next part will be, suppose I say this. So this portion, what is the name of this portion?
E3 intersection.
Probability of E3 intersection A. And you will go on like it will be continued, so on. And last will be probability of En intersection A. And now actually I'm deriving the formula, okay? So I'm deriving the formula for total probability of A. So A can be written as in this manner: E1 intersection A plus E2 intersection A. I'm adding the probability of each part, and total is A. And all are in fact disjoint parts, okay? And now you have the result multiplication rule of probability. So probability of if I write, suppose A intersection B, so you can write it probability of A into probability of B given A, right? So this was the multiplication rule of probability, जो कि conditional probability के formula से आया था, है ना? Probability of A intersection B क्या होगा? PA into P B given A. So इस फॉर्मूले को यूज करके बताओ हम इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं फर्स्ट टर्म को. इसको ध्यान से देखो, इस फॉर्मूले को, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन बी, मतलब ए और बी दोनों क्या कर होने की क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है? प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए इनटू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ बी व्हेन ए हैज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड. सो इसको यूज करके बताओ, इसको मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ फर्स्ट टर्म को? दिस फर्स्ट टर्म क्या लिख सकते हैं इसको हम?
Probability of E into probability of E given A.
हाँ, so probability of E1 into probability of A given E1, because occurrence of E1 and A you both you want. So probability of E1 into A given E1. Similarly, probability of E2 into A given E2, right? And so on. You can write probability of E3 into A given E3. In a similar manner, last you can write probability of En into A given En. Fine. So if you write it together in a summation form, so we can write it probability of A is summation probability of EI into probability of A given EI. I starts from 1, go till n. So this is the formula. So this formula is called theorem of total probability. Yeah, formula of total probability. So this is a formula for total probability. Formula of total probability. Okay, so this is the formula for total probability. So how I derived, I just proved how it came. Okay, so there is sample space S, and E1, E2, En are events, and they are forming partitions. So partition means they are pairwise disjoint, and union is sample space. So in that case, what is the probability of A? A is any other event. So what is the probability of A? So finally we get probability of EI into probability of A given EI, I from 1 to n. Okay, so you just note down this formula because this formula is important. So I will write few questions based on it. So let me write one question just for understanding. Okay, so the question one is, let me write. So bag one contains, so you will not be able to see my video, I think, because sorry, लाइट की प्रॉब्लम है. अगर मैं ऑन भी करूंगा, so you will not be able to see much. Okay, so bag one contains, so let me say you, bag one contains 4 black and 5 red ball. Okay, bag 2 contains 6 black and 4 red balls, or let me say 3 red balls. Okay, so bag 1 contains 4 black, 5 red ball. Bag 2 contains 6 black and 3 red balls. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bag. Okay, so you are drawing one ball from one of the bag. So actually bag is not selected. So first you have to select the bag. So you have two choices. Either you can select first bag or second bag. Then you will draw one ball. So one ball is drawn at random from one of the bag. So find the probability that the drawn ball is, let me call it red. Okay, so try to fit this question on the total formula. So see, in the total probability, what happens? There must be some partition, but like two or three possibilities, and there will be nothing common in that. So like even what you can see. So actually one ball is drawn at random from one of the bag. So see, suspense is here. So you have two bags, you want to draw one ball. So first you have to decide whether you will select first bag or second bag. So that will make the partition. So in that case, try to understand. So even you will think, okay, first partition is I can select bag one. I can select bag one, or I can select bag two. It will be select bag two. Okay, so you can select bag 1 or you can select bag 2. There are two possibility. Okay, then after selecting the bag, you will draw one ball. The question they are asking you, find the probability that drawn ball is red. So A event I will take as ball drawn is red or drawn ball is, so let me directly call ball is red. Okay, so you are drawing one ball, and what is the probability that ball is red? So you want to find the probability of A. You want to find the probability of A. So how will you find the probability of A? So you can think, okay, there are two partitions. So I will use total probability formula. Simple. There are two partitions and we have to find the probability of an event. So E1, E2 are also some partition. Okay. So, so what is the formula? This formula was written for n. N may be any number. Here n is 2 because we have two partitions. In general, in the theorem, I discussed E1, E2, E3, En are the n partitions. So here n is 2 because there are only two partitions, two possibilities. So you can write the formula as probability of E1 into A given E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A given E2. This is the formula for total probability. Okay. So there are two possibilities. Either you will select first bag, then you will draw one ball, or try to understand the logics behind this formula. You will select second bag and you will draw one ball. So there are two possibilities. What you are doing? You are first selecting bag. Okay. So either you will select first bag or second bag. They will draw a ball. Okay. So this was E1. Either you will select first bag or second bag. Then if you select first bag, then what is chance of getting red ball? If you select second bag, what is the chance of getting red ball? Okay. So tell me, what is the probability of E1? So you have two bags. You want to select one bag 1. So what is the chance of selecting bag 1 out of two bags? Out of two bag, what is the chance that you will select bag 1?
1/2.
Yes, so it is 1/2. So probability of E1 will be 1/2 because you have two bags. You want to select first bag, so it's a 1 out of 2. Now, the probability of E1 means what is the chance that I will select bag 1? So that is 1/2. Now I need probability of A given E1. So try to understand the meaning of this. A given E1 means what is the probability of A? Means what is the probability that ball is red given that you have selected first bag? What is the probability of drawing red ball if given that you are selecting first bag? So you are selecting first bag. So look at the first bag. First bag has 4 black and 5.
5/9.
Yes. So getting red ball is 5/9 because there are 5 reds out of 9. So getting red probability is 5/9 plus. So this was the case when you select first bag, or means plus. Now you can select second bag also. You may select, in fact. So what is the chance of selecting second bag out of two bags?
1/2.
1/2. Yes. And then A given E2 means what is the chance of A given E2? Means what is the chance of getting red ball if you are selecting second bag? So in the second bag,
3/9.
yeah, there are 3 reds out of 9. So 3/9. So now you just simplify it. So 5/18 plus 3/18. So 8/18. So you can simplify it like 4/9. So this is the answer. So the 4/9 is the probability of getting red ball from one of the bag. Okay, so what is the chance of getting red ball? That is 4/9. So I had two different bags. Okay, so in two different bags, we have different combination of balls. Like first bag has 4 black, 5 red. Second bag has 6 black, 3 red. You want to select one ball, and what is the chance that ball is red? So now you will be in problem. Okay, so which to select? There are two partitions. Either I select first bag or second bag. That is a partition. So if I select first bag, what is the chance of getting red? Or if I select second bag, what is the chance of getting red? That is the formula. Okay, so let me write one more. So is there any problem in this question? Anyone? Or do you want to have any clarification? Okay, so let me write one more question, and now I will check whether you are able to do or not. Just similar thing you have to decide. Okay, so let me write one question. The question is, call it second question. So, like a teacher can go to school. Yeah, teacher can go to school by, let me call it bike, car, or bus. Okay, so teacher can go to school by bike, car, or bus with probability, let me call it 0 0.4, 0 0.3, and 0. Sorry, so 0 0.4, 0 0.3, and 0 0.3. Okay, the probability of being late, okay, by like bike, car, bus. Okay, so this should be respectively here. 1 minute. So I should write it respectively. Okay, now the probability of being late by bike, car, bus are 0.2, 0.5, and 0.8. Okay, so see, a teacher have three options. Either he can go to school by bike or car or bus. So the chances of selecting bike is 0.4, chances of selecting car is 0.3, the chance of selecting bus is 0.3. And if he or she select a bike, then probability of being late is 0.2. If he select car, then probability of being late is 0.5. If you select bus, then probability of being late is 0.8. Then what they're asking you, find the probability that he is late in the school. Yeah, he reached late in the school. Okay, so what is the chance that he will be late in the school? He will reach late in the school. So try this question. This is easy. Like you can relate to the last problem.
हर घर में एक ऐसा इंसान
So anyone getting answer? Okay, 0.47. Okay, so two of you are getting 0.47. Just you apply total probability formula, you will get the answer easily.
Forty-seven.
Same answer, everyone get.
0.4.
Okay, so let me see this. So you might be correct because this is easy. So again, he has three options. So you can even you can select as he may select bike, or E2 you can take, he may select car, E3 he may select bus. Okay, now A event is getting late. You're being late. Okay, so probability they asked, or you can say what are the given thing. So like he will select probability selecting bike is 0.2, sorry 4. So probability of selecting bike is 0.4. Probability of selecting car is 0.3, and probability of selecting bus is 0.3. And now if he select bike, the probability of being late is 0.2. So if he select given, if he select bike, the probability of being late is 0.2. If he select E2 is car, the probability of being late is 0.4. Sorry, 5. Okay, so this is given as 5, 0.5. And if he select bus, the probability of being late is 0.8. These are the given information in the question. So question is what is probability of being late? So again, there are three choices. So if he select bike, what is probability of getting late? Or if he select car, then what is the probability of being late? Or if he select bus, so what is the probability of being late? So in all the three different partitions, you have to find probability and then you have to add. Okay, so now all informations are given to us, just we have to multiply. So 0.4 into 0.2 plus 0.3 into 0.5 plus 0.3 into 0.8. You just multiply now. So 0.08 plus 0.15 plus 0.24. Okay, now you just add it. So 0.47. Yeah, so all of you answered were all correct. Okay, just simple concept. You read the question, you have to decide, okay, this is based on the total probability, because there are partitions and the probability of event A in different partitions. Fine, so I think this concept will be clear to you. So this was the formula for total probability. Okay, so I will write again, the law of total probability is also like law of total probability. So simply the formula is probability of event A is summation probability of EIs into A given EIs, I from 1 to n. Now I will come to the Bayes theorem. So the next concept is Bayes theorem. They are related, both are related thing. So what is Bayes theorem? Same concept it has. So if like E1, E2 and up to En R partition of sample space S. Then now they are not asking the probability of A. Okay, and you can also write A is any event associated with S. Then now they are asking you probability of event anyone. Suppose like EI. I may be 1, 2, 3, any. You can put I1. The probability of E1 given A. They will ask you this. So here A will be given to you in the question. So what is the probability of EI given A? So according to conditional probability formula, tell me anyone, what can I write this using conditional probability?
Probability of I intersection A upon probability of A.
Yes. The probability of EI intersection A upon probability of A using conditional probability. Now using multiplication rule of probability, so numerator can be written as probability of EI into probability of A given EI upon probability of A. So this is the base theorem formula. So if I write it again, so probability of EI given A is equal to probability of EI into A given EI and upon total probability PA. So PA, this form can be used. So PA is the same thing. What was the total probability? So you can also write it like, okay, summation probability of EI, probability of A given EI, I from 1 to n. So here it is a summation. Okay, numerator has only one term and denominator has n terms. Okay, so it will depend on the question. So like in the last two questions, we can use this question, but they may ask you different question in the same situations. So let me come back to that. So in the first question, they asked you, what is the probability that, find the probability that the drawn ball is red. Okay, so let me copy it. Let me write the question again. So it was complete. Okay, so I will I made it, this is, I'm writing the third question. Okay, so the question is back, same question. Okay, so now I will make slight change here. See, so according to the first question, I'm just writing third question. So bag one contains 4 black, 5 red balls. Bag two contains 6 black and 3 red balls. One ball is run at random from the one of the bag. So you don't know what was the bag. Okay, bag one or bag two. And also it is giving you that, given that drawn ball is red. See, now you are giving. So in the question, they have given you that the ball you drawn was red. So find the probability, that it is drawn from bag one. Okay, so this is the question. So find the probability it is drawn from bag one. So now you try this. So see if something is given in the question. So you should know, okay, there are partitions are also available. Partitions means like one ball you are drawing from one of the bags. So now you are not given which bag to select. So you have two possibilities, two choices. I mean, there are two partitions actually. So partitions are also there and something is given to you again. So this is the question of Bayes theorem. If there is no partition, then simply you can apply conditional probability. But if partition is available, then you have to apply Bayes theorem. So in the same way, we can do this. So anyone would like to answer it? You can try it using this formula. Yeah. So if I solve it again, so it is something like E1 you can select. Okay. So I can select bag 1, or E2 event you can take, select bag 2. So E1 is select bag 1, E2 is select bag 2. Okay, and A event is what is given here. So given that drawn ball is red, so ball you drawn is red. Drawn ball is red. So what they are asking you? They're asking you find the probability that it was drawn from first bag given that the ball drawn is red. So this they are asking you. So in the formula, just in place of formula, in place of I, you can put it 1 in the numerator. Okay. So it will be probability of, you can apply conditional probability formula also. So later on you can convert into that, or directly you can write probability of E1 into A given E1 upon probability of A. Okay. So what is the probability of E1? E1 means selecting bag 1. So I have again 2 bags. I want to select one of the bags. So what is probability of selecting one bag? So it is 1 by 2. And probability of A given E1. So given E1, matlab you are selecting first bag, then what is the chance of getting red ball? Yeah, from the bag 1, what is the chance of getting red ball?
5 by 9.
5 by 9. So 5 by 9. Upon probability of A, I will not calculate separately because in the first question we did that, so I will use that. अगर नहीं किया तुम्हें निकालना पड़ेगा पहले. So you have to see, same question was here, this first question. So probability of A is already I'm calculated, है ना? I have calculated this.
4 by 9.
Yes, so I will use this result. Otherwise, you have to calculate. So if you want to calculate, then the formula is simple. In 2 events, so it will be something like, okay, probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A given E2. Like this you have. So let me write put value otherwise. So explain the formula. So probability of E1. So this is actually, this is the formula for this question, and all informations are available to you. So directly you can put, so it was selecting bag 1 is half. If selecting bag 1, then chance of getting red ball is 5 by 9 upon, again same thing, half 5 by 9 plus selecting bag 2 is 1 by 2 probability. And if selecting bag 2, then what is the chance of getting red ball? So in bag 2, the red ball was 3. 3 upon 9. Obviously, this will give the denominator will give same answer like that. So 5 upon 18 is numerator, and 5 plus 3, 8 upon 18 is denominator. That was 4 by 9. So this cancels. So finally answer is 5 by 8. Okay, so this is the answer. 5 by 8 is the answer for this question. So everyone look and see if I have any doubt. So what is changed here? Here you have given something that what you draw is given. So what is chance that probability of any one of the partition they will ask you, given something. Okay, so done. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
So I will write one more question. So this question third was just related to first one, and I will write fourth question related to second one. Let me copy this and then. Okay, so okay, so this is a question. This will be fourth question now. So this will be question number 4 now. So I will change this. This was actually question number 2. So a teacher, okay, the teacher spelling was wrong there. A teacher can go to school by bike, car, bus with probability this 0.4, 0.3, 0.3 respectively. The probability of being late by bike, car, bus are this. Then find the probability that he is late in the school. So this was the, nothing was given more than the condition he is late or not. But now they will not ask you this. They will ask you like, if he reached late to the school, he reached late in the school. Okay, he is late in the school. So what is the probability? So if something is written, if is given, is you have given some information that you have given that he reached late in the school. So question is, what is the chance that, what is the probability that he used bus? He used bus. Okay, so now they're asking what is the probability of using bus if he was late in the school. So can you try this? This is similar to that question, earlier question. So you try it and tell me the answer. Try this, okay? Yes. Are you getting, anyone getting answer? Okay, so in the chat, everyone is getting 0.51. Okay. Okay, this might be the correct answer because same concept I will use. So, you know, E1 I have selected, okay, he can use bike. E2 was he can use car. E3 was he can use bus. Okay, A event is he is late in the school. So next, what can we do? So we have asked to find probability of E3. So what is the chance that he used bus given that he was late in the school? So you can use conditional probability formula, no problem. And you can use like, okay, probability of E3 given A upon probability of A. But again, E3 intersection A, that's a difficult, so you can write it like, okay, probability of E3, what is the chance he will select bus? And if he select bus, then what is chance of being A, late? And upon total probability A. So total probability A we have already calculated, or we can write it if you want. So probability of EI into A given EI. I from 1 to 3. Here are three partitions, that's 1 to 3. E1 into probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A given E2 plus probability of E3 into A given E3, like this. So you put the value, okay? So what is probability of E3? E3 means what is the chance he select bus? So what was given? 0.3. So 0.3. If he select bus, the chance of being late is 0.8, right? And upon total, we already have calculated. I will not calculate again. So in the second question, we already calculated probability of being late. Yeah, so 0.47 was the answer. Yes. So for the second question, 0.47 was the answer. So let me write it directly. 0.47. So it is something like 0.24 upon 0.47. So finally it is 24 upon 47 is the answer. So everyone getting same. So is it 0.51 after division? Yeah, approx, I think. Okay, so all of you got the correct answer. So means you understood. Yeah. So I'm writing few questions. You try it and ask me in the next class. So I hope you all can do easily because you understood the topic. So let me give you a few homework. So we have done fourth. So let me write the fifth question. The question 5 is, so you all write the question, try to solve it. So a man is known to speak the truth 3 out of 4 times. So a man is known to speak truth 3 out of 4 times. Okay, so he will speak truth 3 times out of 4 times. He throws a die and reports that it is a 6. मीन्स उसने डाई को थ्रो किया और बताया कि 6 आया है, लेकिन वो झूठ भी बोलता है, तो तुम्हें ये चेक करना पड़ेगा क्या चांस है कि वो सही में 6 आया होगा, राइट? वो 4 बार में से 3 बार सच बोलता है, 1 बार झूठ बोलता है। उसने डाई थ्रो किया और तुम्हें बताया कि वो 6 आया है, मतलब ही रिपोर्ट्स दैट 6 आया। सो द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट it is actually a 6. But what is the chance that actually it die actually shows a 6? Because he is reporting it is a 6. It may not be 6, because he is telling lie also. So that's why you have to check what is the probability that it is actually a 6 on the die. Okay, so you check this. And sixth question. So this is a homework to you. You have to try it, and in next class I will solve it. So a pack of playing card was found to contain only 51 cards. So you can say like one card is lost from the pack of 52 cards. Okay, so from 52 cards, one card lost. If the first 13 cards which are examined are all red, if the first 13 cards. Okay, 13 cards. So if the first 13 cards which are examined are all red, then the probability that the missing card is black, then the probability that the missing card is black is what? So what is the probability that? Okay. So do you want to write more question? Certain card was examined as red. Yeah. Probability that missing card is black. Okay. So write 7th question. So this is similar question. You can try this. We have done this question. So a bag A contains 2 white and 3 red. 2 white and 3 red balls. Bag B contains 4 white, 5 red. 4 white and 5 red. Okay. 5 red balls. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bag. So one ball is drawn at random from randomly selected bag and is found to be red. Okay, and is found to be red. Okay, to find the probability that it was drawn. So the probability that it was drawn from bag B is. This similar question we have done. So these 3 questions will be homework to you. You try this and tell me in the last class whether I able to do or not. So I will solve this and then we'll start with random variable in the next class. Okay. So any doubt till now? So I will send this PDF to you soon. Yeah. So all are fine. I hope you all are fine and your families are safe. Okay. चलो फिर आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं ना, और नेक्स्ट क्लास में फिर देखते हैं। और अपने सॉल्व करना, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। बेस थ्योरम टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी इज अ गुड टॉपिक, so you solve a lot of problem on that, and after solving good number of problem you will be confident that you can solve any question of this type. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.